Mwah. What's up, YouTube? Poor.Mans.Podcast back with another video. Today's video is going to be, do you care if your partner has an OnlyFans? All right, this is a video by 8 at the Table. I guess the woman in the video, she has an OnlyFans and she is engaged to be married. So this should be an interesting one. Before I get into the video, I got to do the YouTube stuff. The goal is 10,000 subscribers by June. It's crazy goal, it's a big goal, but it's my goal. All right, the only way I'm gonna get to my goal is if y'all give me the HBO special. Do you know what the HBO special is? That's the Help a Brother Out special, all right? So go on and help a brother out. Hit the like and the subscribe button for more content. I'm going to give y'all a second to do that. All right, now let's get into it. Do you care if your partner has an OnlyFans? The age-old question. Let's get into it.
Into that, like, so many men are wondering what it's like to date a girl that does OnlyFans.
When I first started dating him, I asked him, like, how do you feel about dating a woman that does OnlyFans? You know, like, how do you genuinely, for real, feel about that? And he was like, you know, if I meet you that way and I take you that way, I'm going to accept it. But, like, if you're a girl that don't do it and then all of a sudden out of nowhere you're doing it, I'm going to be weird about it. But if this is how I meet you, I'm going to rock with you while you do what you do because that's who you are. You know what I mean?
Okay, so when he's seen it, though.
That
so when he... that sounded
that's
good.
what he said.
Let's get to the real shit. So let's get to the real shit. So I haven't seen your OnlyFans.
I had to adjust the audio a little bit there.
Shit? You showing your vagina?
No,
you showing everything?
No,
like,
not
like
pussy. No, but like titties, I don't care to show. You know what I mean? Like I'm very I think I grew up in a household like naturally that was very like my mother was very vulgar. Naturally, like, you know, like just the things that she said. If I asked for money, she'd be like, you want 10 hairs of my pussy? You know what I mean? Like,
and this is something that we talk about as just a regular thing in the black community. And I'm sorry for all my white folks out there and all my Asian folks out there to listen to me because I do have a few of y'all sprinkled on up in there. But 92% of the audience is black people. And we all understand that. Well, at least as men, we understand that. That's why it's so important for there to be a man in the household. Men, I am going to hold y'all accountable to some degree. Step up. All right, if you a deadbeat dad, you need to get off of my platform anyway and go talk to your kids. All right, first of all, because we don't do that over here. You're a bum. All right, if you ain't taking care of your kids, you're a bum. Get yourself together. You shouldn't have had kids until you was ready for it. All right, so that's first and foremost. But this is why it's super important because in some instances, it is the woman just being bitter and not allowing the father to see the children. All right, and that's why it's super important to have a father in the household because women, even if it's your mother, they bounce ideas off of each other and they get in this echo chamber. All right, and they're designed to be more emotional and more nurturing and more accepting of behaviors. But it takes a man to lay down the law and say, no, we're not going to do that here. All right. And she obviously didn't have that in her household. Also, she probably had a mother where some of her behaviors rubbed off. And that's what it sounded like, saying that she had vulgar language. These are the effects of single parenthood. Black folks, people in general. This is what single parenthood does to children. It makes them sexually promiscuous. That's one of the side effects. In the women, well, in the men too. I'm not even gonna lie. It happens in the men too. Less likely to finish school, more likely to go to prison. I don't know how many times I gotta say that. Let's continue. But we really do gotta get that. We gotta get that together. Like, there needs to be men in the household. Stop sucking up benefits from the government and trying to get free housing. Go find a man that wants to take care of you. All right, if there is any out there now that you got children, that's on you. Your decisions is your decisions. You got to live with the consequences. Don't we all? Let's continue.
So I grew up in that environment. So I'm very
open,
damaged.
Not even open. I'm very detached from that. Like, to me, it's just like, you know,
damaged.
Like
entertainment.
Yeah.
So how did he come up? Like, but when he first seen you, when he first seen it, and as y'all did, he's seeing your new content. How that happen?
I'm not gonna lie, he don't be seeing my content. When I'm scrolling through OnlyFans and I'm laying in bed, like if he see that I'm looking through OnlyFans, he be looking away like.
He don't want to see it?
No.
So do you think that he really hates it?
Because he's not accepting of it.
Probably so.
Probably you with this dude. Does he hate your OnlyFans?
No, I don't think he hates it. But I don't think that if it was his personal choice, I don't think that it would be something
do
that he
you think
would say.
If you didn't make the amount you said you make, can I say the amount?
Yeah, you can say.
10 to 25K a month. Now, do you think if it was like 2K a month, he would have said yeah, or he just saying?
He wouldn't have been with that.
Yeah,
like
then that is so much
you better
money.
get a 9 to 5, bitch. Like.
So let's.
Okay, so If he's not willing to allow you to do it at 2K, he's not accepting of the behavior. He's accepting of the result of the behavior. He is what I like to call a project pimp. He's pimping you. And you can see it as a relationship because you guys are together exclusively, quote unquote. I don't know if you call that exclusively, but I guess if you ain't getting pounded out, it's technically exclusively. He's pimping you. He's a project pimp. I don't know what he does in particular. I'm not jumping in their business. I don't know. I ain't watching his pockets, but he's profiting or getting some kind of benefit from her selling herself. He's a project pimp. He's a modern day internet pimp. That's all that is. And then if that's what you want to be married to, that's fine. He's obviously not accepting of the behavior if he can't even support by watching the videos. He doesn't even want to see the content because he knows that hundreds of thousands of other men are seeing it. And this is an exception to the rule, ladies. Most women don't make 10 to 12 or whatever. She just 10 to 15K or 15 to 20K. Most women don't. Okay, I believe the average amount made per month is like $200. $200 is the average amount for OnlyFans account. And I know that's gonna fluctuate because there are a lot of accounts of people just not even doing anything on there. But $200 is the average amount made on an OnlyFans account. What are we doing right now? And you can be an artist on OnlyFans. You can do it. Let's come. I hate when y'all come on the videos and start saying, well, OnlyFans isn't just for selling photos and this and this and that. Let's be honest here. What are we doing? Right? Guns aren't only for killing people, but I mean, some of them are being used for that. I'd say majority. You think about the army and the military, but that's a whole nother story. Let's keep going with the video. Let's see what she got to say.
About your content. So
Right.
some girls, they fuck on OnlyFans.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that you would ever fuck on OnlyFans?
Well, only because I'm engaged to the person. I have told him, like, what's up? Let's do some sexy shit. You know what I mean? Let's and make some bread off of it. Only because I'm engaged.
And what he say?
Yeah, he don't really respond when I say
He's
stuff
not
like
trying
that.
to do that. He's not trying to have
Not.
Right. But if it was just a guy that I was just dating, I would never ask him. Like, I would never suck a nigga dick that I'm just talking to. I would never give him.
So the blowjob you did on your OnlyFans?
With the guy that I'm engaged to.
Oh, the guy. So did you like give him head like the same way as you would do it at home with no camera, or was you more like on camera trying to be perfect, trying to be on some porn star shit? Like, was the head comfortable for you?
First of all, I'm always on some porn star shit. Don't try to play me.
Okay. I'm not sure I
hello.
know this. You feel me?
But I'm just saying, like, yeah, I did it the way I always do it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And did he like get nervous? Like, was he like on some nervous shit? Like, come on, y'all.
Nah, no.
He was ready?
He was filming it. He was like, yeah.
Okay, that's dope.
How you feel? How a man feel?
I
Like,
never dealt with like a chick that was on OnlyFans. Like, I guess that would be something that I'm probably gonna have to like cross when it gets there. But like, I'm a jealous nigga. I don't know if I can handle her doing all that. But like I said though,
But is that
if she's
considered-
making 10K or better a month off it, like I said, you know, and I see that it could benefit, you know, her future, and I'm also getting my little perks, I'm cool with it.
As long as he's getting his perks. Project pimping. Internet pimping. That's all it is. Let's continue.
Just for this though, like if you my shorty and we in love and you popping pussy crazy, doing crazy, acting crazy on OnlyFans, like I should benefit off some of that too, because you my bitch, like, you know what I mean? But I don't think I'm gonna be cool with it if I run across that. But if I met her when she was doing it, like how he met you, that's kind of different, because now I have a choice into that. Like,
Okay, so that's the end of the video. Final thoughts on the video are, he's trying to act like in a certain way, and men can usually identify it amongst each other, and women tend to not be able to, and that's why they fall into these traps with dudes similar. It's because he's now pandering or coming across as a guy that's more accepting of her behavior because he sees her as an easy target to have sex with. Let's be honest here, man. Most of it, you see it all the time. It'd be girls that get around a lot, and they're dudes that'll pander and be nice to them and say whatever they do is okay and this and that, just to have sex with them, just to be the next man up in line. Men will sell you a dream. I'm gonna tell you right now, he ain't dealt with no women that want to do OnlyFans because he don't want to be with no women that want to do OnlyFans. He might want to have sex with women that want to do OnlyFans, and that's what women get confused. Like, I do go listen to the other side. Like when there are videos on pick me's and this and that, I do go and listen to those videos because I want to understand behavior. I want to understand the mentality behind being upset that women are more conservative with their bodies. Okay. So I do go over and I listen to conversations that women have about other women that don't necessarily want to be promiscuous. And it's always interesting to see that they think that hoes, quote unquote, are winning because they go on Instagram, because women are addicted to social media. It is what it is. It's instant gratification. Women are addicted to instant attention. So women are usually addicted to social media. So they go on social media and they see the girl with the big butt and the big boobs getting flown out to Miami, and they assume that's them winning. These girls don't ever have rings. All they get is a purse and a hard, you know what, and a hard math test. All right, they're getting something hard, and it ain't a Jolly Rancher. And it's just the nature of the beast. It's the honest truth. There's never been a time where whores or hoes have been winning. It's just never been a time. Men understand that. We run away from that kind of stuff now. Men will have sex with you, but that doesn't mean they'll commit to you. And there's a huge difference between those two. So the idea that these women are winning is just alien to me. Also, what's your escape plan? I don't know how old she is, but she's 25, 26. Who knows? It looks like later 20s, mid to late 20s. What's the escape plan? What do you plan on doing after this? Like, this is it? This is your career choice? What happens when you're 39 and them subscriptions dry up? Because there are younger women on the platform. I hope you got some money saved. The problem is usually there is no financial education with these types of women. With these kind of women comes the behavior that there's a certain behavior that come with women that are willing to do these things, and men too. And it's usually not financial intelligence. So they're blowing the money on things to look nice, and they don't have anything to show for it at the end of the day. So if you're doing that, what happens when you're 39 and you have no skills to go into the job market, or you've never done anything in your life because you've always relied on your body to make money? Think about the long term. Life is a marathon, not a sprint. You will be tired at the end. You will get ran down at the end. Till next time.